Oh my God. I got the yawns right at the start. Get that out of my system. And decide what cocktail I'm going to make as easing into. Okay. I feel like I've been doing a lot of agave ones. I won't do that. Bill Chandler. Rum. Everyone loves rum. Lemon juice and grenadine. I mean, yes, I like rum. Could do a rum drink. Let me see. So, Angel's Face, gin and apple jack. Why does everything have apricot liqueur in it? It's very weird to me. Princess Mary. Actually, a Calvados. A Calvados Perfect Manhattan. Perfect Patty. Ooh. Hey, Strictly Sega, how you doing? I'm just going, ooh, because a friggin' brainwave. Let me see. I'm going to go for Google Translate. It's just like weirdly, because, okay, I go to a few websites regularly just looking for inspiration. Sometimes I search, and sometimes it's just, they're just featuring stuff that they think you'll like. And I look through what they're featuring, and it's like, that sounds interesting. I'll save that. And I save them all on my Trello, and I go through, and the number that have apricot liqueur in them is just slightly surprising to me. Anywho, I have lots of fruit liqueurs. That's what I want. I want to look up Bill Chandler. Who and what and why is a Bill Chandler? Who's it named after? Inquiring mind wants to know. Guards. Basil smash? A button hook. Wait, did I save that one? Button hook sounds like one I saved. I did save it. There you go. But what's guards? I just don't know. Gin, sweet vermouth, orange. Yeah, this is like gateway for a martini. Guards. Where was this made? 70s. Okay, another 70s cocktail that's maybe not terrible. Milk My Man-Tits. Hello. Look at this. It's Martini Cat. And what I particularly love about the design is the cat is wearing cat's eye glasses. Oh, yeah. No, the books. Liquid Intelligence, which is more than recipes, it's more how to do things. Death & Co., great book. PDT, great book. This one's good, but weirdly complicated. The Nomad Cocktail book. Weirdly complicated, like 7, 8, 10 ingredients in the things. Tommy, how's it going? Thanks, Tommy. I'm glad I'm lifting your mood. I'm going to lift my mood with a cocktail. I'm just deciding which cocktail I'm going to make. Because, Thursday night's virtually Friday night. It's virtually the weekend. Okay, so I've got a couple of hot favorites already about what I'm going to make. I should make one that's been on the list for a while. Princess Mary. Okay, now I was going to do my version of this. It's like a Calvados purple. Blah, blah, blah. So it's French. So I was going to go to Google Translate. Where are we? Where's Translate? Fuck, where's Translate? My brain is not seeing it. Okay. So I'm going to translate into French from English. Perfect Paris. Paris parfait. Paris parfait. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a wanker. I'm going to come up with my own name for this. It's a French version of a perfect Manhattan. So it's Perfect Paris, which translates as Paris parfait. Yeah. Kissinger, everyone in power loved Kissinger no matter what their supposed political affiliation was. The people who didn't love Kissinger were the millions of people who were killed by the foreign policy he advocated. He's a fucking war criminal. So, yeah, but every administration loved him from, I think he might have been involved with Kennedy and Nixon all the way. Hillary Clinton fucking loved Henry Kissinger. And I swear, guy was a fucking war criminal. So, okay, so I'm still actually making a final decision on what cocktail I'll make. I've had that fucking Monty Python song stuck in my Henry Kissinger, how I'm missing you. 70s Monty Python song. I was gonna try and find it on YouTube because a lot of people say the way to get rid of an earworm is to actually listen to it. I liked lots about the Venture Brothers. They had a Dr. Henry Killinger. Yes. The Machiavellian scheme is not to say you're very short, fat, and pushy, but at least you're not insane. I'm glad you looked up the lyrics. I didn't know the lyrics. It was really good. Spotify released their "What Did You Play" things. I don't use Spotify. I don't know if YouTube Music will copy that. What's a Johnny's Dream? That's a tequila one. I've decided I've made too many tequila ones. Pour me another. Great name for a drink. Cognac, sherry, and absinthe. Okay, should I do 2 stirred down drinks because a Paris Parfait is also going to be stirred down, but served up rather than ice? I would serve a pour me another on ice. Although I should look. Pour me another. Oh, that's served up. Okay. There you go. Serve in a martini glass. My martini glasses are too big to serve that. That would look ridiculously tiny in my martini glasses. Well, it was the whole thing. Weird folklore of the 20th century where absinthe was illegal almost everywhere. And it was all bullshit. It's just alcohol, relatively high proof. Hey, Celtic, I'm glad you like this. I've had my hair cut for a couple of weeks now. Yes, it was good to hear about Kissinger. No, yes. The bozo is gone. God, he lived to be over 100. That's freaky. I just hope that he had lots of painful health complications for the last 2 or 3 decades. Because fuck that guy. All right. So just decided, do I want to do 2 stir down drinks? What's a sweet lady? Scotch peach again. I know, I was talking about apricot before, wasn't I? Peach liqueur and white creme de cacao. Oof, so that's kind of like an old fashioned, but with some sweet liqueurs. Obituario, I think that's another tequila one. I notice all the drinks I pick are friggin' stirred down, not sours that you shake. Although this one's a sour, but I don't have any pineapple juice handy. Jack Frost Blue, light rum, pineapple juice, lemon juice, blue curacao, and sugar syrup. See, like blue drinks, party drinks. A Brave Bull, another tequila one. Marconi Wireless, another Calvados one. Sweet Vermouth again. Amen Corner. I saw someone making that the other day. Jesus Christ. All my things are friggin'... It's like I've got an aversion to sours, and I kind of do. This one, Nightwish. White rum, Fino sherry, banana liqueur, lemon juice. That sounds great, and it's a sour. I'm going to do 1 stirred one and 1 shaken sour. Yeah, how's Cheney still alive? I was strictly say yours is 24,000 minutes, 1793 artists. No, Tommy, I agree. It's I do not, as a rule, waste time wishing ill on people because I don't think it's good for your own mental health to dwell on it. I do like a quote that I think is wrongly attributed to Mark Twain, as just an enormous number of pithy quotes are wrongly attributed to Mark Twain. But there is this saying that goes along the lines, I don't wish death on anyone, but there are a few obituaries I'd read with great glee. And that's where I place Kissinger. Never wasted my time obsessing and wishing him dead, but, you know, fuck him. He's gone. Yeah, and you can't see... Carter doesn't look healthy. You can't see him last... He's like 100 now, isn't he? And he is just like attended the service for his wife who passed. Yeah, I saw some reference to Carter today, and they were like, "Oh God, could you imagine how much better the world would be if the dominant influence for the last 40 years were Carter's policies rather than Reagan's policies? Like everything got worse after Reagan. Just this psychotic deregulation mania is just literally killing us." But all right, so I am going to make the Nightwish. Oh, and Dr. Jones, who's not on, he talked about this one, Opal Ice. I'll make that another time. So I'm going to float some blue curacao on it. So I'm going to make a Nightwish. So to make Nightwish, I need to get sherry and lemon juice out of the fridge. I don't have either of them here. And if I go right back, which one was I thinking of? Oh, I wanted to know who the fuck Bill Chandler was. And that's actually a sour as well. Huh. Okay. Bill Chandler. Who's Bill Chandler? Why does he get a cocktail named after him? It's a 100-year-old recipe. Bill Chandler cocktail. Chandler Bing drink. Oh, that's right. They got in trouble for that. A rum cow. What a name for a drink. Jesus Christ, you stumble across shitty websites with shitty cocktail recipes. This one 1 ounce of peach schnapps, quarter ounce of amaretto, 1 ounce of vodka, quarter ounce Midori melon, orange juice, cranberry juice. That's just like really, and sweet and sour mix. That's just horribly unbalanced. Ugh. Anyway, so no luck in finding out who the fuck Bill Chandler is. But it is, I'm always intrigued when they come from. Oh, yes, I did watch the new Doctor Who. Oh, it was just the best. Like, again, this Doctor Who has always had queer and people who are not the mainstream in it. It's just absurd, these fuckwits who go, never watch it again. There was a trans character in it. That's woke. Sorry, Tommy, that's great. A drink called the Tommy Wiseau, where you take one shot and you just stare at one room. One that's so strong you end up talking like Tommy Wiseau. Tommy, because the internet is full of loudmouth, blowhard bigots, and yeah, no spoilers for Doctor Who. It's worth watching just because it makes the bigots mad. But it is actually genuinely good, I think. Even Mrs. Angry, who said she'd started getting bored with Doctor Who the last, since Peter Capaldi onwards, and she said she'd find herself falling asleep watching it, but she thought this one was a real return to form. In the room, they were drinking Scotchka. That's very on theme, Noog. I like it. I did not make a subpar cocktail. I did not. Oh, hi, chickens. That is literally only for people on the live stream. Yeah, Safa. Although I think those episodes aired more recently than 15 years ago. They just decided to make it 15 years. All right, so yeah, I thought that's what you're saying. Scotch and vodka is Scotchka. Yeah, it's kind of funny, like when people talk something about like mixing spirits like that, like, oh, that'll get you really drunk. It won't get you any more drunk than drinking two of the same spirit. People have this psychological association of, oh, if you have scotch and vodka, you're going to get really fucked up. No more fucked up than if you have 2 lots of scotch or 2 lots of vodka. But, it's a thing. Okay, so I still haven't decided. So Bill Chandler is actually a sour. What's in it? Orange liqueur, lemon juice, and grenadine. Maybe it's been on my list the longest. Maybe I should make it Angel's Face, gin and applejack, and apricot liqueur. So many of these have apricot liqueur. So, stir down one. Will I do Petit Parfait? I should actually do that as a full length one, not a short, because I want to talk about it. Okay, so I won't do Princess Mary Pride. Johnny's Dreams, another tequila one. Pour Me Another, cognac, sherry, absinthe. Fuck yeah, I'm doing that one. So I need to get from the refrigerator. Wait, what was the other one I was thinking of? The Nightwish. Okay. Sherry and lemon juice I need. Or am I getting confused with what I'm doing here? I mean, I do get confused quite easily. Light rum, Jamaican aged rum. Okay, I just got to get lemon juice and sherry. Tommy found out Brian Dennehy is just a can of beer and a cigarette. I think that's unfair to Brian Dennehy. I feel like Brian Dennehy would be classier than that. They use Scotchka. Well, I don't think vodka is going to improve Scotch. I think you're going to make a less good drink by mixing the two. Okay. All right. I've got to go out for a minute. Should I leave the chickens in charge? Or just disappear for a minute? Here's a lemon. Just trying to get the chickens all the way over here. Let me see. Ugh. Oh, actually. Also, what do they garnish a Bill Chandler with? Lemon peel? I don't know. I got an orange peel. I can do that. Oh, the chickens are looking nicely grouped, actually. Look at that. Do that a bit. Hey, look at that. With chickens in charge just for a minute while I go out and get a couple of things. Shan't be long. Just give you some visual entertainment while I'm gone. Get some ice, did you? No, got the camera? Yeah, I just literally had decided what kind of video I was going to shoot. Oh, yeah. And we're back. And let's see how shit-faced I want to get tonight. Because I might have some eggnog too. because I was going to make some more eggnog tomorrow, so I might finish the stuff I've got. All right. We can retire the chickens now because I'm back. Jägermeister has a bad rap. You can make good drinks with Jägermeister, but I don't blame you for not liking it. It's got a whole thing. The chickens look surprised because they got a well, they look surprised, affronted, sex toys. They don't squeak very well. This one. That's a bit more like it. What's this one like? That's also a pretty good one. 2 out of 3. God, that one's worse. Sounds asthmatic. No diss to anyone with asthma. All right. So, all right, we're going to get it together and make a cocktail. Which one was I going to make? Oh, I bought them online, actually. That was a COVID purchase. Bill Chandler. Is it Pour Me Another? Yes, Pour Me Another. How do they garnish? A Pour Me Another. Is it in a... No, I'm putting it on ice. Thank you very much. Okay. So, bring the tripod over here. Put this on here. I feel like I should be drinking a martini while I've got the Martini Cat shirt on. Maybe we'll, like I said, it's a big question. How shit-faced do I want to get tonight? Because we're deep in Tim Smith territory if I do things like that. Gosh darn it. All right, get El GoPro ready. Let's go GoPro. All right. That there. Probably about there. Okay. Let's get my little Trello app happening. We're not doing a job. We are doing Pour Me Another cognac. Okie doke. Do actually, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do it with cognac. Any brandy I'll do, but cognac, sherry, absinthe. Okay. What are the measurements? All right, let's do it. 45 mils of cognac. Oops, I spilled some on the bar. Don't waste your cognac, you clown. All right. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So first I will make this and I'll do the close-up slow-mo because I'm artistic. I said artistic, although, you know, the other one too in all probability. Oh God, I've got such a beautiful place. Okay, probably ready to go. And it's a bit. Ooh, that licorice. Okay. Now we put some ice in the glass. Do 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 everlasting. Oh. Wow. Okay, that's a drink. Okay. Peel this. It's my favorite mixed drink. Depends what we're calling a mixed drink here. Do you mean cocktail? Or do you mean like a spirit and soda type thing? Switch that if for new. Ooh, I'll take a photo for publicity purposes. Alright. If it did it. Okay. Water of life. Okay, brighten that up. Switch this on. This is only a short, so it's less than 60 seconds talking. So I should get it in, I don't know, 2 minutes? Let's see. Didn't really script it, but I kind of know what I want to say. G'day, cocktail lovers. This drink is called Pour Me Another, which is a bit of a bold call, really, saying that. Am I really going to want someone to pour me another of these? Well, let's taste it. I tell you what, it's definitely interesting. And there's a lot going on here. Here's how we make the Pour Me Another. In a mixing glass, we're going to put 45 mils or 1.5 ounces of Calvados or the brandy of your choice, and then 1/4 of an ounce, around 7.5 mils of sherry, and then around a bar spoon or 5 mils of absinthe. Add ice to the glass, stir that for a good 30 seconds at least to get that extra dilution that the absinthe probably is going to benefit from. And then we strain that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of ice. And I'm going to garnish with a twist of orange peel. You could serve this up, but I think on ice is more interesting. You'll get a bit of dilution and the character of the drink will change. And you might end up saying, pour me another. It's fucking weird, actually. I don't think I would ask to be have another poured. It's not terrible, but it's a bit weird. I mean, honestly, it might be better with a bit of sugar syrup in it. All right. Whew. That's that. Okay, spirit and soda. Now, this is going to be me being a wanker and left field. But I got this particular chocolate gin from a local distillery, but I think there's a few makers around the world that do a chocolate gin. And in fact, the mix is not that hard to get. It's Fever Tree spiced orange ginger ale. And chocolate gin and Fever Tree spiced orange ginger ale is friggin' awesome. Actually, rum and Fever Tree spiced orange ginger. The mixer is very good. Right. Holy shit balls. Oh God, you've been doing construction work in Perth in your heat wave. And yeah, left field is kind of my natural area. Good call, Safa. So yeah, I was initially thinking I was being a bit of a wanker with that call, but it's not that obscure. I reckon there's a lot of makers doing a chocolate gin around the world. And Fever Tree, yeah, I think it's an English brand. Yeah, I think you get that most places in the world. Although I could be wrong. You could simplify it and just do ginger ale. But the Fever Tree spiced orange ginger ale is really good. I'm not even sure if I have any. Might go on a quest for some tomorrow. Because if I have any, I don't have much. I might only have a bottle. Might not even have that. I will need to check that out. There's actually a couple of things I'm running low on or out of. One of the reasons I kept commenting on apricot liqueur is I don't have any. I had some and I used it up. And then I find all these recipes that say apricot liqueur. Now, I'm not sure. I just changed to another fruit liqueur. Is that thing? You had to walk up 26 meters of stairs about 50 times. God damn. Oh. That's a pretty fucking tough day. I would last about one walk up and down those stairs and I go, you know what? I'm going to go live on the streets. I don't want a job. I'm done. So more friggin' power to you. I mean, it does sound like you're very tired and sore, but more power to you managing it because it's not a big call. Someone my age? I absolutely could not survive that. No way. And I mean, not even close. I mean, I might be exaggerating that I couldn't manage it once. I don't think I could do it 5 times. I would absolutely be. I think after the second time, I'd be like, fuck this for a game of soldiers. And be just like, no. Well, Tommy, hard to argue with that, mate. Very, very difficult to argue with that. Okay, this is just a weird drink. I mean, I don't hate it. I definitely don't love it. Definitely not going to ask anyone to pour me another. Yeah, maybe some sugar syrup. Even just like a bar spoon of it. I'm not going to go to all the trouble of making another one and adding a little bit of sugar syrup to see if I like it more. Because I don't even have my sugar syrup in here. I do have the little thing that's pseudo-grenadine. Did I? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Yeah, actually, for your muscle pain, that's honestly probably a better idea. Bong hit. And some doctor-approved prescription only codeine pills. Yes. That would honestly probably be healthier and more useful. Okay, so what's this rum drink I was going to make? Oh, wait, I should save this Guards one. What is it? Gin, sweet vermouth, and orange. Yeah, it's like a gateway martini. '70s. You're going to love going out on a limb. A '70s cocktail. Is it a good idea to make it or not? Because gods. Seize him. That's what you say when you say gods. Gods, seize him. Okay, 50 mils dry gin. I'm just going to make a note of it. 50 mil dry gin. 3/4 of an ounce sweet vermouth. 2.5 mils sweet vermouth. 5 mil orange liqueur. 1 dash orange bitters. And we got it short as well, and we'll save that. All right. What's this one? Oh, yeah. Bill Chandler is going to make rum, an orange liqueur, and lemon juice. This is a rum daisy, like a rum margarita. Rum garita. Yeah, no, 70s. Is it? Hey, that's my theme for tonight. Ray's drinking toast to Kissinger being dead. And wondering why he wasn't dead decades ago. Yeah, it's like the 70s and 80s in particular were the dark ages of cocktails. Things started to get better in the 90s, and then around the turn of the millennium, the cocktail renaissance, and everyone rediscovered stuff and fresh ingredients and putting a bit of creativity and artistry into making drinks. Well, okay. You know what? I'm just going to go straight into making another drink. And then I might drink eggnog. Because I'm a madman. No one can stop me. Put that there. Put that there. Sherry can get out of camera shot because there is no sherry in this drink. We need 2 rums. No, let's do this. Bill Chandler and orange liqueur. I do my blood orange liqueur. Okay, that I made myself because I'm a special boy. Absinthe go away as well. Right, white rum. Only a teeny bit left in this. Clear some shelf space. Give me an excuse to buy more rum. What is that? Oh, that's the overproof rum. Okay. Smith and Cross, maybe. Maybe. There it is. Oof. Oh, maybe. Wow! I maybe need to buy more Smith and Cross. Speaking of things I need to get. Orange liqueur. Just moving these around. And lemon juice. And grenadine. How much grenadine? Only 10 mils. Oh yeah, there's enough in there. All right. All right. Maybe that's the way you are. Okay, so we want an ounce and a half of the white rum. Let's get that ready. And then a third of an ounce of aged Jamaican. Okay, come on. What the fuck? There's a screw-on lid and it won't screw on. Stop giving me the shits. A little bit of Smith and Cross. 10 mils of Smith and Cross. Okay. Yep. Okay, now I'll set things up. All right. Mofo Sai, how you doing, man? How is it all? You got to ask an easy question. What is it? How he would cure an athlete's foot? Put peanut butter on his feet and get a dog to lick it? Yes, I'm dissing AIDSy because he's dead and can't stop me. It's what he would have wanted. Actually is, probably. Okay, let's turn that on. And this on. Got there. Put that there. Yep, that's about right. Okay. I just realized what I'm doing there. Okay. Probably want to actually turn that camera on now. Let's mix this. White rum. Jamaican rum. Jamaican me crazy. Orange liqueur. How much? 1/3 of an ounce. Lemon juice. And finally, a grenadine. Is that 1/3 of an ounce again? Okay. Gonna serve this up, I think. Okay. Can fresh beer of orange peel. Alright, that did not fucking work. Let's try that again. There we go. I'm sorry. Tommy, am I literally shocking you with that? It was almost a year ago. Sorry to break it to you in such a brutal way. But again, he would have approved of that too. more ice in here. Ha! I balanced my orange peel on there without it falling off. I'm one classy motherfucker. Well, Tommy, I have to admit, when it happened, AZ dying, I think it was best summed up as something that felt like it would never happen and something had been expecting to happen for 20 years. The man who defied the odds. Take a picture of cocktail. Right. All right. I remembered that about the ice. Okay, turn this around. Turn around, bright eyes. Set this up, another short video. Oh, well, there was a very nice send-off for him. It's actually probably still available online, I'm not sure. A lot of people were there for a memorial service. G'day, cocktail wow. Okay. G'day, cocktail lovers. This cocktail is called a Bill Chandler for reasons that I have not been able to discover. But it's a 100-year-old recipe. It's rum-based. It looks a treat. Let's try it. Rummy and fruity. What's not to love? Here's how we make it. In a shaker, start with 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of light rum. Then add 1/3 of an ounce, around 10 mils of an aged Jamaican rum. And again, 1/3 of an ounce, 10 mils of orange liqueur. Then 3/4 of an ounce, about 22.5 mils of lemon juice. And finally, 1/3 of an ounce, about 10 mils of grenadine. Add ice to the shaker, shake that good and hard for 10 or 15 seconds to chill and dilute the drink. Then strain that into a chilled coupe. And to set it off, I'm just doing a garnish of a twist of to set it off, my garnish is a twist of orange peel. The colour is going to vary a bit depending on what orange liqueur and what type of grenadine you use in it, but it's a nice pinkish reddish drink and it's a great rum and fruit taste. Give it a go. Bill Chandler. All right, I'm done. Not going to make any more videos tonight. Just going to sit down and chat. All right. Okay, let's... You know what? I'm going to disappear really quickly into the kitchen to grab something. 30 seconds, I'll be back. Okay, just getting my clarified eggnog. I thought I might like to have later. Now, all right. Oh yeah. Oh, that's still running. That's still running. Oh no. It's used up too much digital memory. Well, not like the olden days where I would have just wasted a bunch of expensive film. Okay. I'm going to get myself a cherry too because I'm a fancy boy. Oh, yes. Fred Phelps, still dead. Yeah, my first time. People miss AIDSy. Oh, hey, on Twitch, by the way. Vadim or 20 Russia. Glad you like the look of the drink. Sorry, I missed you. I've been off doing stuff. I'm a fancy boy. And also, just for your edification, Vadim, I'm using something called StreamYard to restream to multiple platforms. Most people watch me on YouTube. Some people watch me on Twitch. Some people even watch me on Facebook. That's less common than the other two. That's why I often put the comments I'm responding to on screen so people know what the hoot and heck I'm talking about and who I'm talking to. All right. That's the thing. When you put grenadine in a drink, you normally get something. It's a nice color. Ah, there you go. You also stream to multiple platforms. Yeah, well, you know, my Pornhub channel, my OnlyFans. I like to think there's something for everyone. So here's me being classy. I also put a cherry in there. Very non-traditional. I see. That's nice. That's just like a daiquiri variation. Nice and simple. I like it more than the other one. Still, it's not going to go on my favorites list. I'm probably never going to make it again. Oh, there you go. StreamYard, we're doing a Black Friday sale. Given I'm a subscriber to StreamYard Premium, they didn't have to sell me anything. I mean, in the free version, you can stream to one platform, and it's so easy to use. The paid version has a bunch of extra features. The most obviously useful one is being able to multi-stream. Oh, dude, there are way worse things to be obsessed with than Bob Ross. What a magnificent man Bob Ross was. You know, just nice, pleasant, inspirational, brought brightness and color to lots and lots of people. Gotta love Bob Ross. So I've got my clarified eggnog. I also have like an unclarified, a creamy eggnog out there. OnlyFans in the back of Puddin's car. Oh dear. Oh yeah, okay, Vadim. So you're using a free version of StreamYard, yeah. I started using StreamYard because it's so easy to use. Now, admittedly, Twitch particularly has a lot of native features that I see people using as full on that I don't think I can use when I'm streaming through StreamYard. But there's a bunch of stuff I can do on StreamYard. Like I actually did a gaming stream on Tuesday night. It was a bit quiet, and I spent most of the time playing Red Dead Redemption. And I was doing my standard thing at the bar in Saint Denis, playing cards and saying, "These guys cheat. I'm going to kill them all." So I'd have a mass slaughter thing. But I won, and I won big time. The most I've ever won playing poker in that game. And so, true to my word, I did not kill them. because I said I was only going to kill them if I thought they were cheating, but I actually won quite a bit. We'll learn that Bob Ross, Mr. Roger working together as SNEI. It's a Spetsnaz in Vietnam. Yeah, look, possibly. Yeah, I think you can't do the native Twitch stuff through StreamYard. And there are moments where I almost feel like bailing on YouTube. They do something to make life more difficult and whatnot. I think maybe I should actually do native Twitch streaming, but I'm just not that motivated. This is the first time I've made clarified eggnog, and it's fucking awesome. It's very hard to compare it to your creamy eggnog because they're just so different. There's a theory who's more dead. I feel like you're right, Rays, that was a myth. Yeah. Oh, I do love how it came out, and I made a video on it. I haven't. Oh God, it's not going live on my channel for, I don't know, a week and a half. I'm just really ahead with my videos on my cocktail channel. So the video where I made this is going live in like a week and a half. And it looks particularly good when I pour it over clear ice. Yes. Well, see, Mofo-san, I'm not sure if you're up on the stream lore of Pat, the smiling assassin, who may or may not be the most feared hitman in Australia's criminal underworld. In fact, for the record, in case the feds are watching, Pat's definitely not the most feared hitman in the criminal underworld. He's definitely not known as the smiling assassin, the cherubic killer, the Iceman. See, Vidim, I'm a little bit obsessed with clarified cocktails. I have done it dozens of times, and I really work at getting a result. You're banned from Birth Glory? You ruffian. Yes, we need a Wikipedia for the stream. There's not that much of it. It's really just Pat. I guess we could have come up with much more if Aidsy was still around. See, that's just pleasant. That's I wouldn't call this one, the Bill Chandler. I wouldn't call it a particularly memorable drink. It doesn't stand out and go, wow, that's the best drink I've ever had. It's just pleasant. It's nice. It's a solid 7.5 out of 10. Pat's not deadly. Yes, he doesn't have you hostage, making you say that. Oh yeah, maybe a Reddit page for Pat the Assassin. Okay, look, I'll self-publicize Vidim. I don't know, my cocktail channel, Angry Cocktails on YouTube. I have a playlist. Like, I make so many clarified cocktails. I have a playlist of them. I've got a few videos on techniques and tips and whatnot. So I'm just through in it out there. I might be able to help you with those videos. Watch it while sober. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I mean, there's a few pretty basic tips. Like, you need the. I'm sure you know this. You need like the acid, usually citrus, in the cocktail. Add it to milk. 4 parts cocktail to 1 part milk. Let it sit for an hour or longer. An hour is usually plenty. Some people say, "Oh, at least a day." No, not really. An hour is usually plenty. But the big thing, maybe for getting it clearer, I just use a paper coffee filter in a funnel. You pour it in, But the big trick is it's actually the curds that do the clarifying, not the filter paper. The filter paper is literally there to hold the curds. You might think the filter paper is doing the clarifying, but it isn't. It's the curds that do the clarifying. And the curds take a little while to settle to the bottom of the filter. So the first stuff that goes through will be cloudy, either little cloudy or a lot. You need to let it run through until it's starting to come through clear, then put it all through again. Or yeah, sometimes you can just put the entire mixture through more than once. And that's how you get a nice clear result. Yeah, Grace, I get that. You're like, yeah, you don't state it publicly. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's just say it was a stitch up, governor. I never done nothing. What's that for you? You want to make Parmalat clear. Okay, I don't know what Parmalat is. Let me look that up. What is Parmalat? Parmalat.com.au. It's a dairy product, is it? You can actually have a lot of fun exploring different dairy products in a clarification, including yogurt. You just need something that's got a sufficient fat content. And that usually counts for the nut milks as well, almond milk, etc. Oh, okay. So that's like, is that like it's heat treated milk, the UHT, ultra heat treated milk? Yeah, it's the fat content that it's all about. So you can do it with coconut milk. Coconut milk's actually quite good, although it can be fiddly because it has the fat content. Mofo sign, you found articles. How to clone your best employee. Gosh. Oh, you want to know what it'd be like if they could clone us? Watch a movie that's about 10 years old. It's called Moon. Really good movie, sci-fi movie about a dude working on the moon. You watch that movie and you go, oh yeah, if the capitalists could get away with doing that to us, they absolutely would. So yes, I say I've never actually heard of it, but I get it. Yeah, okay, it's a long life milk. Yeah, and if it's a full fat, it should absolutely work. I've experimented with a few of the nut milks, like almond milk, etc. Coconut milk. If you use anything but dairy milk, you can get weird results, and you need to experiment a bit. Like I did it with the eggnog, which is milk based. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, it should work. Okay, with a little asterisk, treatments can do things to stop the milk from separating. There's a new technique that involves baking powdered milk and then reconstituting it, and then you don't have to use citrus. It's wild. Clone humans just to create an anti-balding product. Yeah. Yeah. Tom Baker, very old, but still alive. I suppose I'd be a little bit sad when he dies. I don't feel that much of an attachment to him, but he was my Doctor Who when I was a kid. He was on it for such a long time, and just when I was into watching it and all the endless repeats on the ABC. Vadim, I do have a video on that, doing the clarification where you don't have to use citrus. I did an old fashioned that was just fucking stunning. I have to do it again sometime because it was so yummy. But I have another recipe I found that I want to do it. Oh, John Pertwee died years ago, like decades ago. Sadly, I like John Pertwee, but he died decades ago. Oh, neat, Vadim. He was your Doctor Who as well. Again, yeah, no, Tom Baker was awesome. So yeah, also, Vadim, the people who publicized the no citrus milk clarification, it's the Punch Drink website. So it's punchdrink.com. I get a lot of inspiration from that website, and they explain the whole powdered milk thing. But yes, I have another recipe. As soon as I saw it, I went, I have to do a clarification of that. It was called Longines. Like, that must mean something, but it's like the name of a watch brand. It's brandy, absinthe, black tea, and sugar syrup. What's Mrs. Angry telling me? Okay, Mrs. Angry is having another early night, so I have to not shout as much and not get overexcited. Okay. So I'm doing a clarified Longines at some point in the next month. Definitely, because it sounds really good. Don't notice gig workers. No, I did not notice that. I don't go in the city that much. Oh, was he in a version of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? I mean, he had such a beautiful voice. He did a lot of voice work, like when Little Britain was just a radio thing. He was a narrator, and they did actually keep him for the TV show as well, because he just has that incredible rich tone in his voice. Anyway, clarified eggnog. Okay, I'm missing it. I'm not sure where those lyrics come from. Oh yeah, no, that's a Motown song. It's Cherry Baby, or is it a '70s song? Is it Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, or is it someone else? Cherry Baby. Anyway, I'm gonna chill my clarified eggnog, which honestly, you can taste the eggnog, but you can really taste the peanut butter whiskey I put in there. Oh, Cherry Baby. Sorry, I was a completely different one. Neil Young. She got the way to move me, Cherry Baby. 70s, yay. Mofo. So, small space, partially funded by DoorDash, free food, legal advice, place to restaurant. Oh, okay, that fucking rocks. Gig workers are fucked over so badly. They need union protection. So, Vidium, remember the first time you saw Little Britain? That first episode had David Williams. Yeah, they again, look, there's no question they did some dodgy shit in Little Britain, but broadly I liked, and I like the absurd, and I particularly like the absurdism of the voiceovers Tom Baker would do. I found them very funny. Man, that's so fucking good. I'm making more of this tomorrow. I'm going to knock it all off tonight. Because it's made with supermarket eggnog, and there's still a lot of supermarket eggnog in the bottle. So I'm going to use that up, make some more clarified eggnog tomorrow when I'm supposed to be working. But I am still working when I do that because I'm thinking. A lot of my work involves thinking. Oh, Tom Baker is so funny. I remember he played Rasputin in a movie too, which I think was late 70s after he did Doctor Who. Actually, now I want to look it up. I'll just look it up. Tom Baker, Rasputin. When was the movie he was in? The movie was called Nicholas and Alexandra. It's before he was Doctor Who. Okay. 71. There you go. I thought it might have been after he was Doctor Who, but it was before he was Doctor Who. Oh, God, the Prime Minister's assistant. Yes, that was particularly good. And again, it was like the Little Britain is that style of humor that got very popular in the noughties, where the humor was all about awkwardness and uncomfortable situations. Like Ricky Gervais rose to fame. The Office and all these other series were, a lot of it was just about awkwardness and uncomfortable situations. There was a real funny payoff one when that prime minister and his assistant, where there's another guy working in his office as like a really handsome young black guy, and the David Williams character is getting super bitchy and jealous, and you got the prime minister sort of, and because the running joke was the prime minister was oblivious to David Williams's character being sexually obsessed with him, and he got jealous of this young black guy and stormed out, and and then there was like a moment between that guy and the prime minister where he's like, "Yeah, you really do love me, don't you?" Yes, yes, I do. So, Vadim, homemade pineapple infused tequila. Your liquor making gear was damaged. Drove your car into your garage light. Oh no. Well, no one hurt. You learned your lesson. Well, there aren't even that many episodes of Mr. Bean. Lots of reruns though. But yeah, well, that was the funny. The only gay in the village. A lot of gay people don't, and of course, because Matt, what's his name, is gay. Not fondly looked on by a lot of gay people. A lot of gay people do love him and his characters. Others, not so much. It's very interesting. He also had a good run on Doctor Who. I thought his character on Doctor Who was pretty good. That's it, Matt Lucas. Thank you, Vadim. I blanked on his last name. Matt Lucas has actually done some really good stuff. But yeah, it's very interesting how much that divided people. But you know, shit happens, I guess. Oh yeah, no, his I think it was the stereotypes. Like he was Matt Lucas was playing up various stereotypes. Um and some gay folk didn't like it. They said it's still hurtful stereotypes if it's a gay guy getting laughs out of it as opposed to a het comedian doing it. But he said divisive because a lot of people thought he was a really good advocate. Oh well, see, that was the whole thing. Heine, the I'm a lady character, uh, because I don't believe that character was supposed to be trans. I think that character was just a cross dresser, or just a cross dresser. Yeah. Jesus, Vadim, 5:18 in the morning. Please get some sleep. Yes. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciated it. Really enjoyed our cocktail talk. Kaiju, hello. Yes. Fuck, 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 fuck Henry Kissinger. Fuck that guy. Fucking war criminal. Pandered to and adored by the ruling class around the world, which just reinforces yes, it makes a difference which political party you vote for, but don't think they're actually on your side. I do not subscribe to the theory of, oh, they're all the same. There are differences as a result of which political party you vote for. But the elite in parties that are left and right have more in common with each other than they do with us ordinary folk. That's why you see the Obamas hanging out with George W. Bush, because they just have a lot in common with him. Yeah, Kaiju, I agree. 50 plus years too late. I just hope that he was like had terrible health problems and was in a lot of pain for several decades. Because fuck that guy. Okay, we're up to 9:20 and I'm rolling. You know what? Because I'm going to make my eggnog tomorrow. I might go and get my creamy eggnog as well and have some of that. Because I can. I'm thinking, and might also, I don't have any soda water here. So I might go get some soda water, which I may or may not drink. But I could have it here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to, God, no, I'm not even going to put the chickens in charge because they're all over the place and I don't feel up to gathering them up and putting them on display. But this is going to take me less than 60 seconds. I was going to say less than 30 seconds. It might actually take me, I could time it. I could put my countdown on and see if I can get back before it's finished. Should I do that? I'm going to do that. Just apropos of nothing in particular, I'm going to put my timer on to see if I can get back in less than 30 seconds. I got to pick up my creamy eggnog and soda water. Let's see how. Why I almost clicked end stream. That would have been bad. We're going to do this.
Angry, Fozzie. Fozzie. Angry, Fozzie. Angry.
Okay, so that clearly took me slightly longer than 30 seconds. All right. Good to know that it takes me more than 30 seconds to run out there and come back. Okay, but I got my soda water. Gosh, oh, is it the chair? Okay, I'm not a programmer. This was my daughter's chair that she left behind when she moved out. Anyway, this is incredibly boozy eggnog that I've made here. You thought the video reset. I was literally just timing my run out to the kitchen. Eggnog. Oh man, I should have brought the nutmeg in here and ground some fresh nutmeg on top. Oh my God. Compared to the clarified eggnog, this is so thick and rich. Oh my God. But it's so boozy. Oh, that is so fucking yummy. Oh, that's what happens if you close the stream. It loads up a previous one. And they all start with the timer. They do. And the reason I came up with the timer is because I'd click, go live on StreamYard and it'd take a while to boot up. And I was never sure exactly when it had actually started. And so I'd wonder, how long do I have to talk? Is it 5 seconds? Is it 10 seconds? or whatevs. So if I do the timer, it cuts in somewhere while the timer's running, whether it's straight away or 5 seconds or 10 seconds in. But I know without a doubt when the timer finishes, I'm definitely live. So that is, man. All right. So I'm making a coconut-based eggless eggnog alternative tomorrow, which I think is also going to be super yummy. God damn, that's good though. Fuck. I think the sugar content might be as bad for you as the booze content. But anyway, I'm just prepared to do that. I'm prepared to run that risk because it's so fucking yummy. It's really very like, I'm making eggnog because it's this arbitrary Christmas thing, but it's really, it's a cold weather thing. But we've so inherited the English iconography for Christmas here. So it's eggnog. But Jesus Christ, now I've made a couple of eggnog recipes and they've been so fucking yummy. I just like... It's going to be an effort of willpower to not just make eggnog all year round. Fuck, that is good. Oh my God, that's so fucking yummy. And in a week or so, 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, I'm going to crack open my aged eggnog, which at that point will have been aging for 3 months. And we'll see what that tastes like. And assuming it's yummy, sometime in the lead up to Christmas, I'm going to make another batch that my intention is to age for an entire year. And next Christmas, crack open a 1 year aged eggnog and see what it's like. Almost everyone agrees eggnog's better if you let it sit for at least a couple of days, because like all the flavors have time to infuse with one another and bond and come into their own. This is about a week old now. God, it's so fucking nice. Yum. So we'll see what happens next year with 1 year aged eggnog, if I think it's worth it. So far, the aged eggnog hasn't killed me. Oh, it even made me sick. I tasted it at the 1 month mark and at the 2 month mark. And I'm going to finally get into it at the 3 month mark and see if I think it's all that. In fact, what I should definitely do, because I'm just going to fucking keep making eggnog, just before, like a couple of days before I do the final taste test of the aged eggnog, I have to watch the video back where I made it and work out what the recipe was, because I fucking forget what the recipe was. So I want to make a fresh batch to the same recipe and then taste it next to the aged one. And also I aged some of it in a bottle and some of it in a barrel because I wanted to see if that made a difference. I have probably fucked up the barrel. Like I won't be able to put anything else in that barrel. I don't know, maybe if I let it soak in water for a while, that might clear out all the eggnog from it, but I might have to resign myself to that barrel not being usable anymore. We'll see. What's in these barrels? Port, red wine, which is just to keep it wet. Oh, and one is a weird blend. It's vodka and whiskey. Actually, oh my god, we were talking. I just realized we were talking about that earlier. Oh well, you see, Kaiji, that's the whole thing. People have aged wine and spirits in barrels for centuries because the oak does impart flavors which are broadly regarded as favorable. Your oaky, like vanilla and whatnot, but it should taste different. The eggnog that aged in a barrel, this little one, well, those barrels. I got 4 of them. There's 3 of them there. One's in the fridge with eggnog in it. So yes, the one aged in a barrel should taste different to the one aged in glass. We shall see. I should even do oh, that's what I should do. I should do a blind taste test, make a fresh batch, and the glass aged and the wood aged ones, and see if I can tell which is which. Fuck yeah, that's what I'll do. Like a motorbike going past me there. All right. What's the time? 9:30. A little bit of clarified. I might keep that. Might actually have some soda water before bedtime. I drank all the creamy eggnog. I still have clarified eggnog. Oof. Oh, I did also. This is 10 cents in the container return program. I did my first return in the container return program today. $5. I'm rich, bitches. I'm going to set it up so next time it just goes to charity. It was just there's this whole rigmarole you had to do to set it up. I just have to decide which charity the money should go to, the few dollars that it'll be each time I go in. I feel like I missed something Strictly Sega. Oh, sorry, no. You fired the whole grudges. Grudges aren't good for you. I think there's a difference. Like this whole thing, oh, forgive people. I could think of things people have done that I consider unforgivable. But that just means I won't put myself in a position where those people can hurt me. So I think it's more don't forget rather than hold a grudge, because I think a grudge actually fucks you up. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? Late good evening to you, sir. Apologies for burping in the middle of saying hello to you. What an animal. I'll blame it on the soda water. Hua, hua. Oh, no. Okay, joke. There you go. As soon as you said that, I got the joke. I thought you were sharing. No, I get the joke. I get it. But also, I stick with what I said, being sincere for a moment. Holding grudges will fuck you up. And I have definitely had people fuck me over in ways big and small, which has resulted in me going, well, I'll be cutting that person out of my life. And it's really just to make sure I'm not in a position where that person can hurt me again. I think that's quite different to holding a grudge. And also, Strictly Sager, I think there's a few jokes I've enjoyed that are along those lines, where there's an inherent ironic contradiction in what you say. It's a good style of humor, because when done correctly and done well, it's very fun, self-effacing sort of humor. I also found out this week that I got a backdated pay rise. Working in the public service, the way it works, you have performance goals you set and try to meet, and for one reason or another, the processing of it was very much delayed this year, and I just got an email. This is also the first time I've worked a full year in the public service, and I got an email that says, "Oh, congratulations! You did great. You get to go up an increment. Also, with whatever your pay increase is, we're backdating it to the 1st of July, which is when it counts for it. So I got a little bonus in this fortnight's pay. That's not bad in the lead up to Christmas. A sort of unexpected Christmas bonus. And yes, we are creeping up on summer, Heine, most definitely. Again, somewhat arbitrary in terms of measurement. They do it different in the Northern Hemisphere as well. We've just gone with months. Like, you know what? Fuck it. So we don't want to get tricky. We'll just mark it at the start of months. Northern Hemisphere, they're like, oh, it's going to be in the middle of the month. And we're going, no, you know, fuck that. Fuck that. We are literally just going to go, no, that's the start of this month and the end of that month. Okay? That's where the fucking seasons are. Thinking, yeah, but it's kind of more a vibe. No, shut up with your vibe. Okay? We're trying to reduce complication here. So, yes, summer tomorrow, where the east of Australia is getting cool temperatures and lots of rain. Again, it's missed us. Well, me. It's missed me. Country Victoria and New South Wales got a fuck ton of rain, and they got a bunch of flood warnings and whatnot. We had rain and wind, but the worst of it definitely missed us. Still 14. Supposed to be a bit of rain for the next couple of days. Then it goes away. Monday's going to be fucking hot. Great. Monday's going to be 30. Okay, do not go on a tram on Monday. Go on a train. The air conditioning. And Tuesday's 31. Fuck me. Okay. 2 days I go into the office. And following a bunch of rain's probably going to be humid. Oh man, fuck that. God damn it. Oh shit. Look at that. All right, trying to see if this will come across. The the rain radar, is that going to show up? It's like all over the place here. So maybe more rain overnight. Expecting a bit more rain, not necessarily a lot. A bit more rain for a couple of days, and then the rain's gone. That's the theory. But man, 30 plus on Monday and Tuesday. Yeah. Ugh. Well, yes, I'm sure there are people who run classes on telling jokes. Again, okay, I'm not sure if you're hiding a joke in here. You wouldn't advise it. After 3 weeks, all they taught was sit-ups. The professor was so old. God, that's reminding me of BoJack Horseman in one of the latest series. There were these characters that were like old vaudevillians that wrote jokes together, but they wrote half the joke each. One wrote the setup, and the other one wrote the punchline. It was their specialty. Yes, it was just the setup. Yep. Professor was so old, you were doing the setup. Yep. Okay. Oh, see, this is what I'm only saying thing about 30 plus for 2 days. It's because we are probably going to have a really fucking shit summer. And by we, I mean all of Australia. We are probably going to have extended periods of extreme heat, pretty much no matter where you are. Perth has already had a couple of weeks of 35, 40, a record for November. Melbourne has absolutely been dodging the worst of the weather for a while, both the storms and the heat. But summer is almost definitely going to suck. Just this little bit of cooler weather and rain this week, and you had people complaining, it's supposed to be summer. Look at this miserable weather. Okay, I'm willing to bet in a month or two we'll be desperately missing weather like this because it'll just be fucked and hot, and there'll be deadly bushfires, and it will fucking suck. It's just the way it goes. See, Safa, the problem is we're all wearing black clothes, and because you feel the heat more in black clothes. So that's why Melbourne people really don't like the hotter weather, because they're always wearing black and they feel the heat more. So, got a yawn out of the blue. Baby, out of the blue. Oof, Imbu have a whiskey. Sorry, I just love it when independent distillers who don't normally do whiskeys release a whiskey. So Archie Rose want me to get a Taylor's. So my mailbox is just all booze. The Gospel Rye Whiskey Distillery is having their first ever open day, which I maybe want to go to, but it's even just driving. It's like way the fuck the other side of Melbourne. Would take me an hour to get there driving. Oh yeah, I actually got a Dan Murphy's order fucked up. They promised they're going to fix it. We'll see. The Imbu Distillery and Angel Share Whiskey bourbon cask here in time for Christmas. Sad to bid farewell to our Triplewood expression. We're glad to welcome Bourbon Cask the family. A single malt aged for 3 years in a rye Solera barrel previously filled with bourbon. Strategically cut, the spirit allowed the wood to take on the essence of the oak so the spirit isn't shocked in its final bottling cut. Light caramel banana notes on the nose, tang of passion fruit acidity, pinch of black pepper on the palate, finishing with vanilla custard and lingering spices, perfect for enjoying. I love the wank in tasting notes. I genuinely love it. How much does their whiskey cost? $150. Of course it fucking does. Oof. God damn it. Wow, spend $250 and get free shipping. Why wouldn't I do that? God damn it. The whiskey. American sherry. Oh, Scotch whiskey. Again, I get all these emails, and these people are actually genuinely offering good prices on things. I was like, fuck, I can't fucking spend that. Queen Elizabeth made people wear black. I think you might be thinking of Queen Victoria, yes. Are they depressed? And that's the question. Are Melbourne people depressed because they wear black clothes, or do they wear black clothes because they're depressed? Of course, I absolutely used to be part of that, of wearing dark clothes. Now I'm always wearing shirts like this. So very un-Melbourne, wearing these brightly coloured cocktail shirts. But, you know, it is what it is. Und so. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I have this thought that keeps popping into my head. I want to do another whiskey taste off with all the whiskies that I have there. Do a blind tasting of. I know it's easy if I do like 16 whiskeys and do it in 4 rounds of 4 and pick one winner in each round. So then you get a champions round of 4 to get the grand champion. So Strick say, you reckon Melbourne loves cargo shorts? Actually, I'm not wearing shorts, but these probably count as cargo pants, what I'm wearing with the extra pockets. City with so many pockets. Okay, the thing I notice is people with the fucking puffy jackets. Everyone wears the fucking puffy jackets. I don't. Mrs. Angry doesn't. We both deride the puffy jackets. And we have other things to keep us warm that are not puffy jackets. So, but yeah, no, the puffy jackets, if it's even slightly cold, you get people wearing puffy jackets everywhere. And it's like, God damn. Okay. So I managed to keep myself warm all through winter without a puffy jacket. So, although you can just, honestly, winters are a lot milder than they used to be. Global warming, people. Just saying, it's real. So we're seeing with a lot of governments complaining about lack of kids. Oh yeah, actually, Korea and Japan particularly seem to be suffering from population decline. So Shriki say, Yusuf wanted a puffy jacket. They all look like the Michelin Man. There aren't any puffy jackets that don't make you look like the Michelin Man. That's just what they do. Oh, sorry, a little drop of the creamy eggnog had gathered at the base of that glass, and I just wanted to have another sip. Mind you, probably for the stream tomorrow night, I'll have the coconut eggless eggnog substitute. Vegan option for eggnog. Because why not look after my vegan brethren and sisterin? The rogues and rapscallions. Also, I just like coconut flavors, so this one's going to have sweetened condensed coconut milk and cream of coconut. And who the hoot and heck knows what else is going to be in it? It's going to be a wild and crazy time. And we shall see what we see. So, speaking of Japan, it's like the politicians hate young people. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. And that was why Abe got shot, wasn't it? The guy who killed him was obsessed that Abe was involved in a Korean cult that took all his mother's money. May or may not have been accurate. But yes, it does seem like China's decades of conservative policies are biting it in the bum. But again, who the fuck knows the vagaries of capitalism and international trade? It's too complicated. There's too many moving parts. And there's too much weirdness going on. And it certainly is not my area of expertise. This is Bing wants me to play games. What games come up if I do this? Bubble shooter, chess, cricket fever, Crunker fever. What the fuck is that? Their version of Wordle, penalty challenge, Brick Breaker Deluxe Crusher. What's this? Oh shit! Oh dude, that's way too fucking much. Okay, you can't see what it was that's fucking me up. How good was this team sale? Look, there was stuff I wanted there. I restrained myself. So okay, here's me being obsessively talking about this. Okay, this is a brick breaking game. How does it work? All right, like that. Oh shit. Oh, I missed everything. Jesus. Okay, it's getting weird now. No, the tension is getting to me. Okay, can we stop now? Stop that. This is good. All right, I'm going to stop doing that. That's doing my head in. It is like Breakout, yes. And yeah, actually, the music was okay. That was very sort of Daft Punkish, honestly. Okay, so that was a weird thing. That's always been off to the side. Ugh. Right, now I'm intrigued. What were the other ones? Bubble shooter. Cricket. What's cricket fever? Okay, we've got to install it. Yeah. No. Yes. No notifications. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is fucking weird. Okay. And yeah, there seems to be a bunch of games built in here. So let me try this. Okay. I'm ready. What do we do here?
I'm antiviral.
And I'm antiviral too.
Oh, what the
Because
fuck?
if you test positive to COVID-19, antiviral medicines can help reduce your risk of serious illness.
You have to act fast.
So ask your GP about antiviral medicines as soon as you test positive.
Okay. How does this work? Oh, neat. Run. You got a 4. Yes, beat the field again. Fuck you guys. I'm a cricket fan. Yep. A single. Yeah, come on, run, guys, run. Run forward. Nice. Okay, I'm just carting these guys all over the paddock. They don't stand a chance. Ran 4 again. Look, that's only a single. Jesus, don't get run out, mate. What are you doing? Ah, okay. Oh my god, you gotta watch an ad to continue? Right, fuck that. Okay, that was a bit noisy and colourful. Well, that was interesting. That's been there the whole time, and I've just noticed, what's that thing if I click on it? I could play random mini games during a stream, but I probably won't. Like, it's coming on 10 o'clock. I'll probably go to bed. Okay, so I was comparatively restrained. Look, I didn't even, although this is actually quite low alcohol. It's not zero alcohol, but it's lower alcohol than my average cocktail. Yeah, it's like insert coin to continue. Yes. Oh my god. All right, so God, I'm probably actually going to do that random shit on other streams to amuse myself, but I'm probably going to go to bed. Yeah, so I was relatively restrained tonight. I'm definitely Tim Smith, but I mean, at one point I was thinking like I might get super Tim Smith, but just stayed calm and relaxed and responsible because that's the type of guy I am. So be back tomorrow night. I'm so far ahead with making the videos for my cocktail channel. I want to stay ahead and maybe get further ahead because that was the whole thing. Like when I had COVID, so I didn't make videos for more than a week. It didn't matter because I was so far ahead. And like, I could go on holidays for 2 weeks and all these videos would just appear. Okay, yes, it's cherry time. And the cherry has been waiting. I got, my current cherry jar is almost open, but I have spares. So I guess the end of the stream, ceremonial cherry eating. That's really good. I might make a cocktail tomorrow that would taste particularly good. Wait, I made a Bill Chandler. Bill Chandler goes over to doing. What's okay? Princess Mary, which I've decided to rename Paris Parfait, would actually go quite well with a cherry. What's that? What's this sweet lady? Okay, it's just something about the name. It's like this is like an extremely gay sounding cocktail, and I mean that in the best possible sense. Whiskey, peach liqueur, and chocolate liqueur. I'm definitely going to make that sometime. Oof. Man, I'm looking at all these ones I saved, and I saved them because they sound really good. God damn, I've got like 2 months worth of cocktail recipes saved. Because I was always worried about running out of ideas, so I make notes when I see something that sounds good. And so as a result, like I said, I've got 2 months worth of cocktails saved here. Oof. Nightwish, that was the one that sounded really good. White rum, sherry, banana. And there was another boozy one that sounded really good. Which one was it? Was it the Star? Brandy, vermouth, gum? No, that's pretty simple. Oleo Sacrament. Whiskey, Oleo Sacrament, Benedictine. I have to make that at some point. That's what I'm the eggless eggnog substitute I'm making is a Haitian thing called cremes. Sweet and condensed coconut milk, bunch of cooking spices, lime juice, which is interesting, rum. I have to look at what's my closest rum to what they ask for. So it's just rum. It's like sweet and condensed coconut milk and coconut milk, cream of coconut, cooking spices, and lime juice. But also just a tablespoon of lime juice. So that's quite interesting. I'm going to make that not on the stream. I'm going to make it during the day tomorrow. Probably taste it. I don't use OneNote. I had it at one point, but for managing stuff, I use a task management or simple project management app called Trello. It's really good for task management. But anyway, I'm going to go Sleepy Bobos now. And yeah, I might just fucking go off tomorrow night. I'm going to have more clarified eggnog. I'm going to make that coconut-based eggnog alternative. I'll probably have some fucking martini. And it's so weird. Like if I make some more, I'm like 2 weeks ahead in the cocktail videos. But Friday night seems like a night to make some. I might do a couple. And like seriously, if I do 2 or 3 on Friday night, I don't even have to fucking worry for a week. But we'll see. I also like to kind of make them when it's quiet, like particularly at the start of a stream, if it's a quiet start. But we'll see. Anyway, so you fine folk take care. You're all awesome. In the immortal words of Jeff Fennick, I love yous all, and I will be back probably going right off the hook tomorrow night.